Hey, this is Roger of ScreamRockMosh, and I'm here to talk about my extensive history with the Las Vegas music scene. As for being around for this long for my 13th year anniversary, ScreamRockMosh went through a reboot from my delayed 10-year anniversary show that was affected from the COVID-19 pandemic, along with being delayed further from being involved in a hit-and-run car crash from taking a hit from a car. Now ScreamRockMosh has a new lineup of musicians, being with 90 Proof, Bradley, Deadshot, Kalani, Killfish, Lord Heretic, Oni Inc., Outsider X, Priscilla Peaceful, Quill, Retro, Severed, The Red Charade, This is Rogue 2, and Young Trap Daddy. Despite going through a lot, such as the pandemic, car crash, and 2 venom spider bite, I was able to get back the momentum I had before with the Las Vegas music scene. I was quite rusty being back into things, but the past year being involved more with the music scene, my practice has been good again, along with my quality reaching new heights. As being experienced, I'm now in an entirely new era, a media organization turned media empire. I still have my own style and approach with my creativity and ethics in business. My style has always stayed the same and been improving. As for having a dangerous look with the videos and pictures taken, even I have been in dangerous situations to create my content, or my past intensive injuries, along with my head getting stomped on during suicide silence, bludgeoned to death at the farm. The early days of my career with my photography work, I used to do much back then. It translates better as an improvement to my current photography work. As much I do photography, I like to film more. As for having my media empire that is still independent, I have been at this for a long time now. Like my career visa should lose interest and adopt a new career path. The opportunity and people among the community is what kept me in the same field of work for the longest. I have been in it from 15 years old to being 28 years old now. I have seen way too many venue eras at this point. I started just at Area 702 skate park. The many venues in between that helped progress my quality along the way. The Las Vegas music scene has gone through a lot of venues since the upkeep and production cost is quite much for local musicians to keep it around for as long as it can be provided. The high-end venues stay afloat as the touring and label artists are great for those venues to be consistent than local venues. As for venues, there were some great house shows that I've gone to throughout my history with the Las Vegas music scene. There have been some good ones that were fun to attend and do some cinematography work, but there were some notable ones such as Angel's house show with Derek, along with the James from Dem or from Del Phoenix having great house shows too. And there's another house show too that was really great, that was really hype, being with Orbitron, and that house show was really packed. It's been a while since I've been to an house show as for working at venues more, but those house shows were a fun time in my extensive history with the music scene. I have music festival experience too. As for doing Extreme Thing in 2014 being my first one, and then I did Extreme Thing 2016 being the final Extreme Thing for my experience with music festivals. I also do more festival work for my career, but it's more with another player than with ScreamRockMosh. But it'll be great to have more experience with it with other music festivals in Las Vegas. There was an important era in this music scene being the Vegas Thunderdome, and I have been with that era from its beginning, middle, and end. One of the most craziest time in the music scene that there hasn't been something similar to it these days, or I'm just not a part of a new group similar to that beast of a community of key people in the music scene. I wouldn't keep doing my work if my quality had stayed the same as I started. It has been improving much progressively, but providing my style to the music scene as it received well with those it reaches to. As like my photography, my videos have improved it much from the first video. Gears changed as I started with a Sony Cybershot to a Canon Rebel T2i for the longest time, and now with a Canon 90D. I learned to appreciate my own art of photography and cinematography to having the most dangerous and badass look it has. I got acclaim of my pictures for going hard as it's taken. I love the mean look my business has as from starting out with a death metal band. Besides all the rootlessness of my content, I'm a modest person with my work and a #1 Paramore fan. What I appreciate in my 13th year with the Las Vegas music scene is how effective ScreamRockMosh is still with the music scene, as I was able to get back 14 new musicians, a part of my media empire, with only 3 still being with me before the car crash, with Oni Inc., Kalani, and Young Trap Daddy. They all value my work in paying for it, or being the greatest performing my late tenure show. I provide more than I'm needed to at shows. Excellent to have this as my passion and dedication for a whole 13 years, along with having a consistent basis of work and support with those in my media empire. Thank you for having me create content for all of you I mentioned it at the beginning, and being part of your show and eras of music. Thanks for watching my 13-year anniversary video. I should be done with the 13th curse and get things right with my 14th year with the Las Vegas music scene. I have a greater approach creatively. As for being a digital character created by Ericka Lemus at Moondrip94 on Instagram. I'm sitting on over 10 years of my own original content with the Las Vegas music scene that can make into videos. I will be doing much of that for my 14th year, along with being active in the field of work. I would like to focus more on the digital avatar than the active work priorities with events. It would be good to specifically name musicians I like to work with in my next season with the music scene. Instead, if you are considering working with me, it will be excellent to have you a part of my media empire. This is the Plan B anniversary video. I was supposed to film with Oni Inc., Lord Heretic, Bradley, Deadshot, Killfish, Severed, and Quill at Mosh 2-4 for the official 13-year anniversary video. The timing of the show didn't allow for the lead of my media empire reign at the show to be in the video altogether. So to end this anniversary video, completing my 13th year with the Las Vegas music scene, here's an anniversary wish from Oni Inc. from the show.
Yo, what the fuck is up? I'm Oni Inc. And you know what? Shouts out 13 years. That's crazy, bro. Congratulations. I'm super happy for you. I'm proud of you. And I'm hyped to see what you do in the future. You know, it sucks that you had the whole, car accident thing. But, hopefully I was helpful in helping you recover. I mean, I don't know what exactly I was able to do. But you know, I got your back anytime, anywhere you need me. You're the one to go to. You're the man with the plan, always. Whenever I need you, you're there. And you do great work. So I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. Let's get that shit, bro.